Hi guys, I'm Mario Fratto and this is Making the Case. As most of you are aware, Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has passed away. My sincere thoughts and prayers go out to her and her family. She had fought a long, hard battle with pancreatic cancer, and she'd been sick over the years multiple times, but she kept on fighting. She was really an inspirational woman, and although I didn't agree with her politically, as an attorney, she just really had an amazing career, and it's something that I respect. So my condolences to her whole family. So President Trump and Mitch McConnell have both come out and said that they will move forward with a nominee to replace Justice Ginsburg. Obviously, this is driving the Democrats insane. Nancy Pelosi has said that she won't rule out impeachment again, which is crazy because there's nothing you could impeach President Trump for here. Clearly, this is within his constitutional authority, so I don't know what she could impeach him on. Chuck Schumer has come out and said that nothing is off the table if the Democrats regain the Senate next year, so that's some sort of threat to try to prevent President Trump and the Republicans from nominating Justice Ginsburg's replacement. I don't think that's going to work. But let's take a listen to what President Obama said back in 2016 when he had nominated Merrick Garland to the Supreme Court.
When there is a vacancy on the Supreme Court, the President of the United States is to nominate someone. The Senate is to consider that nomination, and either they disapprove of that nominee or that nominee is elevated to the Supreme Court. Historically, this has not been viewed as a question. There's no unwritten law that says that it can only be done on off years. That's not in the constitutional text.
So President Obama was correct that it is his job to nominate a replacement, and it doesn't matter which year it is, whether it's an election year or not. Even Justice Ginsburg herself said that a president should move forward with a nominee in an election year. Here's what she had to say back in 2016. Senators refusing to vote on President Obama's nominee to the Supreme Court should recognize that a president is elected for 4 years, not 3. Now, oddly enough, it's being reported that Justice Ginsburg's dying wish was that President Trump is not the one to name her replacement. I believe they're saying she told her granddaughter this on her deathbed. But unfortunately, that's not how it works, and Justice Ginsburg agreed that even in an election year, the president should move forward with a nominee. Now, a lot of people like to point to Mitch McConnell, and they say he has the McConnell rule back in 2016 because he refused to give a vote to Merrick Garland. But Mitch McConnell says that it's a different scenario because back then the Republicans controlled the Senate, so there wasn't a mandate for President Obama to appoint a justice. In this case, the Senate and the presidency is controlled by Republicans, so he's saying it's a different situation. The vacancy created by Ruth Bader Ginsburg's death could be the single issue that tips the election one way or the other. Now remember, back in 2016, the Supreme Court was the issue that ultimately got the Republicans to come to the table for President Trump. A lot of those never-Trumpers only voted for him to save the Supreme Court. In fact, 21% of voters in 2016 said that the Supreme Court was their single biggest issue. However, it's also possible that this issue could motivate a lot of crazy liberals like this woman here.
Holy fucking shit, you guys! I'm driving your car, but I just got a notification that Ruth Bader Ginsburg died! Fuck! Could this year get any fucking worse? Ruth, you just had to make it to 2021!
Now, I doubt it will give any comfort to those on the left, but President Trump has committed that he will replace Justice Ginsburg with a woman. Now, regardless if he replaces Justice Ginsburg with a woman or not, I don't believe that these confirmation hearings will be any less vicious than the ones for Brett Kavanaugh. I do believe that there will probably be more rioting and violence in the streets, and the Democrats will really show their true colors once again. But perhaps the most important issue right now is that we could end up with this election going to the Supreme Court. And if this seat isn't filled, then we could end up with a 4-4 decision deciding the presidency. And we really can't have that. We all remember back in 2000, and this year could be no different than that. So it's important that this seat gets filled now. But the question everybody has is, do the Republicans have the votes to confirm somebody right now? Now, you already have two senators, Collins and Murkowski, saying they will not vote to confirm a justice. justice before the election. So that brings the count down to 51. Now, you really can't count on Mitt Romney, I don't think, so you could be looking at 50 senators voting to confirm a justice. That would be possible if Mike Pence is the tiebreaker, but they can't afford to lose any more. So we'll see what happens. However, we do know that Mitch McConnell is a master when it comes to confirming judges, and I doubt he would move this process forward if he didn't know that he already had the votes. This is going to change the discourse at the debates, and it's really just a game changer for the entire election. But I do believe President Trump and the Republicans have to move forward with this. They can't make a political calculation right now because nominating a replacement for Ruth Bader Ginsburg is going to have a bigger impact and a longer legacy for the country than even a President Trump's second term. So I really think they just have to move forward and roll the dice here, although I believe that this is actually going to help him get reelected. If you like this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you could, take a look at the link in the description. My buddy has a site, Freedom Sketch, where he's making cool hats, mugs, shirts. So be sure to take a look at that. Thanks, guys.